coming to Rise Christian Church here for about a year. How I got here, um, I kind of hate to say it, how I ended up getting to Rise. October 2 years ago was the first downfall. I had made a threat um, on my about taking my own life. I mean, I had everything. Like on the outside looking in, if you were to look at me, like everything was so perfect in my life. Um, from an outsider's view, but behind closed doors, everything was crumbling. And at the time, I wasn't going to church. I didn't know who God was. Um, it was just a lost person. But I could fake it. Two Father's Days ago, I had kind of hit rock bottom and had lost everything. At that point, my kids, wife, everything, they took off, and I was left in Denver by myself for a week, and man, I went crazy. It wasn't really like a attempt of suicide so much. It was I didn't care if the next morning my eyes opened or not. I looked at a container of pills that I had for like a back problem, and I'd already taken like two and drank a ton and was out of my mind. And I was like, one more might do the trick. I did that, but I don't remember calling my mom, but I did. Um, I think I said something to the effect that, I don't know if you don't come out tonight, if I'll be here tomorrow. If you would ask me like years and years ago, like, there's no way I would get depressed or have anxiety or anything, but man, it hits you out of nowhere. The next day, was a rough one, but I had so many phone calls from the 740 area code. They just kept calling, and they're like, we just got to get him home. I thought all my friends, like in Denver, Houston, all the places I've lived, would be reaching out. I didn't hear from any of them. Yeah, when I made it home, I was still like a mess and trying to figure out stuff and everything, but then I had dinner with Michael, and he immediately started talking about his love for God and how it changed him and everything. So I started coming here. Everything started changing and things were getting better, and I wanted to get baptized. And I texted him. I was like, hey, I'm ready to get baptized, just let me know what your schedule looks like. And he immediately texted me back, today. And it was like an hour later, I was in a pool getting baptized. And it's one of the best pictures I have of myself. And the look on my face with him, giving him a hug, everything just is getting better and better with being able to come here. When I woke up from that nightmare, I was like, I have to change. I have to find something or, do something. And that have to turned into a real change of I have to start going to church or finding God or have someone or some higher power help me to walk with. But then you get a chance to say I want to. And that ended up happening. I want to go to church. I want to join life group. I want to do that. And now it's to a point to where it's I get to do that. I don't have to, I don't want to, I get the opportunity to. The problem was giving my past too much attention. I gave it more attention than my future. But I mean, right now, things couldn't be better. I'm happy. I got a relationship with God, and I never had that really. And the more I find that I invest myself into him, the more he shows up. That's, kind of where I came to a realization that I still have a lot to give people and a lot to give to myself. There's a ton of joy out there to be found. The nice thing is there's so many outlets out there now that you can get help. And church is one of I think, the biggest ones for me. It's helped me so much. And the Michael's life group. I don't talk a lot in the life group, but man, I love being there. I don't like talking about it. I don't like thinking about it, but man, if it saves one person. The pain I went through has turned into a purpose for me now. And the purpose is slowly turning into a passion to try to help people.
I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in darkest night. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. And I have lived in the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, and I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I'm surrendered now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I'm surrendered now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Let's sing that out together. All my life.